German suplex to Cargill. Cover. Now by Dominik. Under the leg. New tag champs. You gotta be.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to After News. So we got one more here, man. We got Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, who defended their tag team championships against Unholy Unions, Alba Fire and Isla, and Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark in a triple threat. Now, going into this match, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't know what direction they were gonna go in, because one of the things that I was saying for a while now was that since Unholy Unions, Alba Fire and Isla are going to be home, are they going to pull the trigger here and give them the tag team titles because they're at home? You know, Alba Fire actually went through a family tragedy just recently, so I was like, man, that's kind of a good story that they could play right now, going through that. I'm like, man, they actually might be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because Alba Fire's mother actually passed away recently. But and the crazy thing about that, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but she actually visited her in Florida, which was crazy, and that's when that's when she passed. That is crazy how that unfolded, man. And I didn't even know Alba Fire was actually wrestling out here with a heavy heart. Up until I heard about it earlier today, like I didn't even know that happened. I heard the whole story and I was like, damn, man, that's tragic, man. Prayers go out to Alba Fire and her family, man. May her mother rest in peace, man. Hopefully everything's going good with their family going forward, man. Hopefully they be blessed, man. That's really hard to hear. But so she was actually wrestling with a heavy heart today, and so I like I said, I felt like if they were going to have Jade and Bianca drop the titles at any point before SummerSlam, it'd probably be now. Now, I never really thought Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark were going to win the titles just yet. I think they'll get their chance at some point, but I didn't think they were going to do it just yet. I think they're trying to build that whole thing with Sonya Deville first, and then they're going to go into it, man. But let's see here. Let's go into how this match went. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing because I do going to get my thoughts on how it ended. So the champions were roughed up and were down, while Stark and Baszler had a run of offense on Dawn, which led to Baszler getting a near fall. And by the way, the crowd was definitely heavy for Unholy Union. They definitely got a good little bit response from the hometown crowd. Dawn came back with a backdrop on Stark and then tagged out. Fire sent Baszler and Stark to the floor and then ran up the ropes and then performed a senton dive onto them at ringside. Fire rolled Baszler back inside the ring and then hit her with a missile drop kick, and then Fire covered Baszler, but Belair broke it up, and then Baszler went for a superplex on Dawn. Fire slipped under the Baszler and powerbombed her while Baszler superplexed Dawn, who came up holding her elbow, and then Cargill took a hot tag and stumped her while performing a move from the ropes and actually botched it. That was a bad botch by Cargill because it was so noticeable. Cargill performed a series of spine busters, and Cargill called Fire from diving the ropes and then hit Baszler with a big boot while performing a sit-out powerbomb. Baszler came right back and caught Cargill with a Kirifuda clutch. Belair went up top and performed a 450 splash, and then that resulted in driving her knees onto the back of Baszler, who released the hold on Cargill. Stark went for a springboard move, but Belair shoved her violently to the mat. Belair and Cargill performed their DDT and suplex combo move. Dawn grabbed Belair and suplexed her, and then Fire held Belair's legs while Dawn covered Baszler and pinned her for the 1-2-3, and that was all she wrote for the two teams of Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. So a lot of people surprised. Loses in this triple threat match and loses their WWE Women's Tag Team titles to Unholy Unions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. So this is their first opportunity to become tag team champs, and I think I like it. After the match, Fire and Dawn went to ringside, celebrated with family and friends, and like I said, and they both got a bouquet of flowers. Fire was emotional, while Cole mentioned that 3 weeks, how tough these past 3 weeks have been for her, man. The duo returned to the ring and then played to the fans who chanted, "You deserve it." I like that they got that kind of set off in front of their fans too. These two girls, and by the way, Fire's mother was actually struck by a car while she was visiting her. That's terrible, man. Got in a car accident, man. That's tough, man. Cause like when I found out about it, it was so tough to kind of get through the match because I just kept on thinking about Alba Fire, man. I was like, what's she going through with this stuff, man? That's crazy, man. Cause her mother visited her, bro. You know, and then that happened, bro. That was crazy. But they deserve it though. Alba Fire, everything she's done in NXT UK, same thing with Isla Dawn, they deserve this moment, man, in front of their fans. I'm glad they gave it to them because I wasn't sure if they were going to actually take the titles off of Cargill and Belair. I thought Cargill and Belair were going to have it for a while. But Triple H has proven in his tag team division, he's not leaving these tag team titles on these teams that long, bro. He's not going like more than 3 months with these teams having the titles. And I kind of like that they're switching around. Hopefully at some point, like I said, we get Shayna Baszler and Zoey Stark a chance to hold them, and then maybe Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae get a chance to hold them too. As many teams hold them as possible so that it seems like that tag team means a lot by it going around a little bit like that. So now I want to know what's going on next with Cargill and Belair. I want to know what's going on next with them. Now, I know, Cargill's still going to get some... I know she got teased today for those botches she made. But look, I just got through watching somebody last night on TNA who came a long ways in the ring, and that is Tatum Paxley. She's probably... I got her in my top 5 in-ring performers in NXT right now. And she's come a long ways in just a year. And Cargill's a fast learner because she just started wrestling not that long ago, like a few years ago before she came to AEW. So she's still learning on the fly, and trust me, she's going to get it right. She's going to get it right at some point. She's a really good athlete. I'm not too worried about her, but I do want to know what they do with Jade and Bianca next. That's the one thing that I really want to know about, what they do with them next. And what's the next challenge for Alba Fire and Isla Dawn? I definitely want to know about that. I wish they would do some, like, because they're supposed to be witches, I wish they did do a little bit more some mystical stuff with them. But we'll see what they do with them, man. I think it's an exciting time in the tag team division right now because now we really know like anything can happen, man. So that's crazy. But I do expect Shayna Baszler and Zoey start to get him at some point. I don't know if they're going to get him off of Fire and Dawn, but we'll see. Because you still got the Kabuki Warriors over there. You got Katie Carter and Katana Chance, who I think should get the tag team titles again at some point. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what Triple H decides to do on this, man. Give me y'all thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. And, prayers up to Alba Fire and her family, man. And her friends and family, bro. This is tough, man. But go ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. I'll see y'all for Raw on Monday. Thank y'all for watching. After news, to like.